Greetings and welcome to another Indie Game of the Week here at Words About Games, a weekly series of videos where we take a look at an upcoming indie game that's caught our attention, shine a spotlight on it, and talk a little bit about why it looks potentially awesome. As always, if you're intrigued by the game we're talking about, you can find a full suite of links to learn more in the description below the video. Today, we're taking a look at Raji, an ancient epic. Raji has been around for a little while, or at least the concept has. Developers Nodding Head Games ran an unsuccessful Kickstarter back in 2017 for the game. Apparently missing out on their crowdfunding goal didn't kill the game outright, as the game's Steam page sprang back to life in April, with the devs announcing that they'd found a publishing partner and were on track to release the game in the first quarter of next year. They also brought a new trailer with enhanced visuals over the demo that was released for the Kickstarter 2 years ago, which you can download and play via Steam. So what about the game itself? Well, Raji is an action-adventure game set in ancient India. You'll explore hand-painted environments that are inspired by the gigantic forts of the medieval era, built by the Rajput kings of Rajasthan. The titular protagonist Raji is taking the fight straight to the great lord of demons, Mahabalasura, to bring peace to the human realm and find her brother, in what is promised to be an emotional story of a sister fighting against all odds. There are quite a few details that have drawn my eye to Raji after its soft relaunch at GDC earlier this year, but the biggest things that have caught my attention are the world setting and mythology of the game. I'm always drawn to games that draw heavily from cultures that aren't massively represented in gaming. It's why I'll drop everything to play a game like Detention, for example. Raji's world, backstory, and enemies draw inspiration from Hindu and Bali mythology, infusing the game with a uniqueness that's like catnip to me. I'm totally down for exploring and immersing myself in a world built around cultures we rarely, if ever, get to see in video games, and seeing and reading about the game's influences makes me excited to experience a fresher take on an action-adventure game. It's always awesome to be confronted with something truly different, after all. As for what else has drawn me to Raji, well, check out that gameplay. The zoomed-out perspective and action RPG-like combat looks impressive, even at such an early stage of development. The fluidity and fast-paced nature of the fights you'll have look like they'll be really satisfying to play, especially combined with the ability to choose from a variety of weapons and powers gifted to Raji by the gods, which will allow you to tailor the experience to suit your own playstyle. And then there are the enemy and encounter designs, which circles us right back around to the uniqueness of the setting thanks to where it's drawing its inspiration from. It looks like you're going to be getting down and dirty fighting a variety of demons, which are again drawn from Hindu and Bali mythology. As you progress through the game, enemies that you encountered earlier will keep challenging you with new weapons, armor, abilities, and more. And there'll be mini-bosses and, according to the Steam Store page, epic boss fights. Given some of the larger creatures glimpsed in the background of the trailer, I don't doubt it. Aside from combat, there'll also be some platforming and environmental puzzle solving, with these segments serving to give players a break from the combat, as well as telling their own stories, teasing out lore and backstory by solving these puzzles in the game's handcrafted levels. Again, this most definitely sounds like it's exactly my kind of thing. Raji, an ancient epic, has a lot going for it. Its re-reveal at GDC in April has certainly caught my attention thanks to the satisfying looking combat and the unique setting fueled by a cultural background that's underrepresented in video games. The kick-ass music that you're about to hear over the top of the trailer helped as well. Roll on, cue on 2020.